What if I told you the secret society called Skull and Bones helped shape the rise of U.S. presidents? Inside a quiet Yale building, candles burn low. A small group of students gather around a coffin. One by one, they take an oath. Loyalty before truth, secrecy before honor. Among them, a future president listens and says yes. And what happens inside that room still shapes the world today. Stay with me to see how. If hidden power fascinates you, like and subscribe. Help me reach 1K subscribers in 90 days. Skull and Bones started as a simple college club in 1832. But it quickly became more than ceremonies and symbols. It became a network that quietly trains leaders, builds loyalty, and passes influence from one generation to the next. Inside those walls, students aren't just making friends. They are building trust, a handshake, a shared ritual, a secret vow. These are stronger than any resume. Therefore, when a bonesman enters government, he carries more than knowledge. He carries loyalty that can last a lifetime. Many members went on to sit at the highest tables: presidents, senators, business leaders, and even intelligence officers. But it's not just about the names you recognize. The real power is in the network, the favors quietly exchanged, and the promises kept behind closed doors. I want to hear from you. If you could peek inside the Skull and Bones room for one moment, would you? Type yes or no in the comments and tell me why. Let's see what you think about secrecy and power. Imagine this: a dimly lit room, a small table, objects passed hand to hand. On the surface, it might look theatrical, but every gesture reinforces loyalty, and every oath strengthens influence. Therefore, decisions about law, finance, and policy can be shaped long before anyone sees them in public. Most people talk about Skull and Bones like it's a conspiracy. I want you to see it differently. Look at it as a workshop of power. Rituals and secrecy are not magic. They are tools. They shape character, enforce trust, and reward silence. Therefore, scandals rarely break the network because loyalty and secrecy are stronger than transparency. It's uncomfortable to realize how personal connections quietly steer nations. But understanding this gives a different view of history. Power is not always public. Sometimes it is intimate, invisible, and durable. Here's the question again. If the people shaping nations are trained in private rituals, how would history look if all of it were public? Comment below. Does secrecy protect tradition or corrupt power? Check my other videos, especially the long dives, if you want the full stories, the names, and the rituals behind American power. I highly recommend watching The Curse of Tippecanoe, a mystery. America Feared next. It's one of the most shocking stories of American history. You'll never meet them in daylight. You'll only feel the tracks they left on history.